Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on Hollywood Animal, the stuff that dreams are made of. Things are going well for the studio in 1943, but we are getting hit with massive corporate taxes now as we enter World War II. The Pollux Awards that we're gearing up for and are excited for to win a second straight film, we're hoping, are going to look a little different this year after Harlan Starsurf lost his life while serving the country in World War II. And so there'll be a somber mood, I'm sure, but things are looking good for our studio. We have lowered ticket prices, trying to appeal to the common man. We're trying to hopefully pack these things full. So Sergeant York, it took a big dip in income, but that's not what we're all about. We're about crippling our competitors instead by doing that. So we're going to hopefully make some more star-studded movies here, get some things ready to go, get them out into the running and see how things go, and hopefully bring in another Pollux Award win in the process. So let's go ahead and without further ado, get things going. Started with getting Deuces Wild lined up for its release this year. This is our buddy action movie, and we're going to set this. We're running a little thinner all of a sudden, so don't need to stretch them too far. We are going to try to fill 30,000 seats still. So as I'm doing this, I want to thank you all again for tuning in to me. You guys have been great on this ride. I really do appreciate it. All the likes, all the subscriptions, everything has helped the channel grow immensely over the past couple months. I cannot say thank you enough. It really means a lot. And this game's been a lot of fun playing. If you have not had a chance to play it for yourself and you have the means to, by all means, I highly recommend checking it out. Now, have we figured out where the analytics have gone to? Because I'm still struggling with that. And if you've left a comment and I haven't seen it yet, I apologize. And I will get to it on the next one, I'm sure. All right, Jane. Yeah, we're good. It doesn't matter. Our studio is just on a run. Holiday Inn is going to get ready here for going as well. Feast or Famine. All right, Holiday Inn. Now, one thing that also happened last episode. Ooh, good. We're close to 9. Another thing that happened last episode was Wendy Carpenter had her talent ceiling lifted, which is exciting because that means we might be able to get ourselves that achievement and use her in some films again without it dragging it down. Woman of the Year, solid 8s. We're going to have to make sure Holiday Inn, if it gets up to that 9, we're going to have to use... I'm trying to save Wolfman for next Halloween. I don't know if we'll end up saving it that long or not. Oh, this boy's going to be expensive. We're going to do 7 years. Look at this. Sensation, visionary, self-importance. Oh... 1.86 million. Woo! Even with the 50%. We can lower it down another 30,000. Woohoo! You're expensive, but you're worth it. Every penny. All right, let's get Felix working on a script. First of our 1943 scripts, and it's going to be the Oxbow Incident. So Casablanca was actually the Academy Award winner from 1943, even though it's released in November 1942. It was re-released, I guess, in January of 1943, ends up winning the Academy Award. So we're going to start with the Oxbow Incident. This is going to be a action drama. It's a Western, so a little bit historical as well. And this will take place in the Wild West. So this one was directed by William Wellman. Henry Fonda and Dana Andrews were the stars of it. It is a Western. We're going to put a cowboy there, but it's kind of we need to have a sheriff tagging. No, not a sheriff. We'll make him a sidekick. So apparently there was a murder that happened. There were suspected of these 3 guys who they tracked down. A posse gets formed. They track them down and they find them there. And there's a vote on if they should lynch them or not, basically hang them. And they all but 7 vote to hang them. It turns out after they hang them, they go back to town and the man that was thought to be murdered survived, and they actually found the person who shot him. And so then it's like, you all better watch out because of this. So let's see. I don't know that we have anything else that we need there. We're going to have a little bit different stuff going on here. We're going to have we'll make it a showdown, a long journey to try to find them, a shootout, search for a killer, yeah, that's good. And then it's actually the protagonist messes up. The protagonist did wrong. We're gonna get that out of the code. Bernard, see what you got for us. All right, Vivian. All right. We're getting new new story elements now every 3 months automatically. So I don't know that I need to use Felix to research that, because we're going to start getting them quicker anyways, and he's not been having any success. Oh, Feast or Famine's get a big hit with the critics outside the Bone Grinder and Southern Night. The rest loved it. Sarah getting back in the pictures. Lewis Matthews up to 6 stars. That's good. He's been with us so long. It seems like it's taken forever to get him leveled up. But I have not researched those XP bonuses and stuff that would be helpful for that. Okay, GI Combat, solid 8s across the board after filming. That'll get some more available. We need this to be Catherine and J, because we're already at 8 there. And send that into post. Again, Jesse is struggling, but that's okay. We'll try again. All right, let's work on another script that was sent in by you all. These have been hits. You have been some of my best screenwriters, so keep them coming. All right, this one we're going to have to get rid of the charismatic criminal for, so we'll also do that. It's going to be an action thriller, drama, American City. We're going to have a criminal gang of 3. It's going to have a mob war, so it's kind of like Dillinger. Let's see. What are we going to call this one? We could just call it Heat. We're way ahead. It's not exactly the same, but we're going to call it Heat anyways. And isn't there another Heat being made right now? So we'll pay homage to that. In a way, action, thriller, drama. We'll have like a nice balance of all of them. Modern American City. Where are we at? There we go. We've got a charismatic criminal. We will work to clear that. Going up a gang of 3. So there's a problem going on with the mob. We've got a worried wife and a sidekick. A female sidekick. Interesting. With a mob war. All kinds of crazy. We've got to have a shootout with this. A bank robbery. There it is. One last job and a crime of necessity. And he's going to try to get out of this. Oh, wait, we've already maxed out. Ooh. Mob. Well, let's get rid of the shootout because we already have the mob war. And we are going to... The antagonist gets killed. Kills off the other mob. I think this could be good. It's got a lot of elements. We need to get that 10th element if we're really going to have a chance to make some amazing scripts. Sergeant York, again, not going to make as much money because we lowered the prices. So we got to get used to that. But I'm interested to see after this year how well Gerstein's doing. Old Gerstein will hopefully be struggling a bit. And Desert Rats has ended its run after 8 weeks there. Let's get another banquet going. Keep that influence coming, and let's try to remove the story element from the code, starting with the charismatic criminal. Yeah, I know you're going to hate it. We don't care. We're going to do it anyways. Oh. Pride of the Yankees is ready to go. This will be better at 4th of July. Yeah, none of these scream Pride of the Yankees, do they? Oh, we could do Memorial Day for this one. We're going to do that. We're going to try the 100% on opening. So men, women, and young men. We'll go with these. Let's try a trick back here. Marvin Conti's going to visit an orphanage. Help us with that 3rd weekend release. Again, it's not showing us the analytics. So frustrated with that. Took me forever to figure out where they were. $6 million loan. Yay. We're not going to need it. We're just researching just to research now. Feel like, I mean, at the moment when you get to a certain point, the loans aren't an issue. It'd be nice to have something else there to unlock. Because now we don't even need it, but it's the only thing they can unlock there. So, let's see. What are we going to send out? We don't have Grapes of Wrath or Citizen Kane. So we're going to send Maltese Falcon. That was our other one. Knights of the Realm did okay. Grand Hotel was one the Bone Grinder really liked. What about Desert Rats? 3 4-star ones. That's solid. Yeah, we'll do Desert Rats. And we will also do How Green Was My Valley, I guess. We're going to put all the promotion we can into those. Cinematography, we'll go with Desert Rats, Maltese Falcon, and let's do Sergeant York. I feel like the battle scenes would be amazing to see. Best actor. Who do we want? Will Hill as the protagonist as young Sergeant York. Tom Alexander. He's been in several of them. Kevin Ball, heavyweight. And we'll do Desert Rats. You got 3 there. That might be a little tricky. So let's go with Knights of the Realm, Stanley Fitzgerald instead. Best Actress will be Catherine Atkins. We know she's a star. We will go with Jane Fisher. We want Jane to win. We're going to throw her a little extra promotion. And then Maltese Falcon will be Julia Holt, who's a star as well. Best Director will be The Desert Rats. Maltese Falcon. And How Green Was My Valley. Best Screenplay, Desert Rats. Grand Hotel. We've been sitting on that one so long. I wanted to win something. And Maltese Falcon. There we go. Edwin Murray. Good job, sir. You're getting somewhere. Gary Spencer, 3.5 stars. Okay. Forgot those guys even existed. We'll use those for some of the... Oh. Joe Green. Complaining about Gerstein. I hope the alliance, the code, and the commitments to our mutual friends and government would somehow cool his burning thirst. Regular problems from within the alliance. Oh, this case will end up in the Supreme Court. Studios will be banned from owning movie theaters. The best I can do is have the whole thing put off until after the war. Please do, Joe. Please do. We've got money. We can pay. All right. We're going to put our 1,000 influence in here again and try to get it to be removed. See if it's enough. It has been. Should be good. Yep. All those banquets we're throwing are paying off. And it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt that we're winning and a lot of awards and stuff as well. Secret Keepers, Defensive Operations. Okay, what should we do next with them? Covering up traces or efficient training. Maybe we'll try that one. All right, let's see what we have out there. Let's do First Among the Last. This will be a good one for some of these guys to get some experience, such as Walter Wilson. And this will be Alfred Willis getting a chance to get some experience, along with directed by our man Fred Johnson. Even though he's not a comedy guy. It'll be good for him to get that experience to start leveling up. Our working man, again. Oh, let's go Hubert Rakowski. The Tyrant will be... Actually, let's put Douglas Weaver here as the working man. The Tyrant will be Hubert Rakowski. Only 2 roles in this one. Interesting. Okay, the Pollux. We are going to take home Best Film again. Fantastic. We've swept the nominations. We did not sweep it for cinematography. Anthony Russell gets in there. Timothy Burke's already won 4 of them. Maltese Falcon might be his way. Hooch Leonard gets in there on Best Actor, going up against Kevin Ball. Tom Alexander has yet to win one. Hope this is the year. And look at this. We've swept the actress category. Best Director, though, Alva Quinn, who has not won any. He's going up against 4-time winner Fred Stevenson, 1-time Calvin Stevenson. And Screenplay, we've got, again, swept. Larson's already won 5, 3 for Hodges and 1 for Hill. Who will take it? That's good news for us all around. Well done, men. Well done. All right. Got some tricks that worked as well. Midlife Crisis, the script is 7 and 7. How about that? Wilson Hodges levels up to an 8. Let's start this project. Go ahead and get it out there. This is a solid one. Let's let... yeah, Clayton can shoot this one. We will continue to put our best into it. I'm really excited to see Act 2 and really get some of these, just dive deeper into some of the upgrades, because you don't have time to get all the upgrades right now. So that's exciting to see what that could maybe do. Directed by, we got comedy, romance, and drama. That'll be Calvin Stevenson. Our romantic. Ooh, we'll put Pearl will be the rival. We're going to let Jane Sanders get this one. The love interest will be Stanley Fitzgerald. Our parent figure will be Sarah Frid. 9 days before her contract expired. The rival is going to be Pearl. We need to maximize Pearl. She's a hidden gem. Let's see what else we can get. Why is Mrs. Miniver not going still? What is it waiting for? Fateful Shoots. What is shooting on this one? Pied Piper. That would be why. Feast or Famine. It's doing okay. We're not making nearly as much money anymore. So I hope we're crippling our opponents, because we are definitely not profiting. We might have to increase it again if we want to make more money. Because I don't see us putting any more butts in the seats either. I was hoping it would increase how many people we have coming to the theaters, but that does not seem to be the case so far. And I wouldn't know because we don't have the analytics to see. This one is a big hit among the critics. 2 4-stars, a 3-star, and another 4-star. We're not going to count the Bone Grinder. He's a jerk to us. And Godfrey, their head of distribution, levels up. Can add another one there. And Kevin Ball maxed out at 10. Our star actor there. Fantastic. Still waiting on the Wolfman. All right, Sergeant York is doing okay. Feast or Famine. Yeah, again, doing okay. It'll be interesting to see what... This is one that would make 4 or 5 million easy on the old way. So maybe we need to go back and change that back to where it was. All right. Let's get something else in the works. The Beyond. There we go. Our sci-fi thriller drama in the American countryside. Johnny Welch, this one's in good hands with you. Lot 13. Sounds like a good one for a sci-fi. Solid quality all the way around. Produced by Alfred Jensen. Director is going to be sci-fi drama. Yeah, we'll just go with... All right, Leon gets this one. The detective is going to be Cornelius. Our first victim will be Susie Duncan. The witness is going to be the young Will Hill. Well, the sheriff will be Manuel Vasquez with his dapper hat. And our alien is going to be big bad Russell Spencer. That jaw just shows he can fill an alien suit. So 1.6 million. That is a bit different from what we were making. If this is staying low, if this starts to dip on us, we will maybe have to revisit that. Because our talent's very expensive now. All right, try again, Christopher. The banquet worked yet again. And so we will hold another one. Except expenses are getting kind of pricey for us. Got our new wedding package worked. We will get Wilson here to work on another script in just a moment. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it now. This will be another one requested by you all. It's a romantic comedy again with an angry boss. Let's do this one. Rom-com with an ambitious woman. We're going to call this Glass Ceiling. Rom-com. There we go. Modern American City. With a ambitious woman. And we're going to have an angry boss. A love interest. We're using the fragmented narrative. Some kind of sophisticated tangle going on here with a little highbrow humor, lowbrow humor, and slapstick mayhem. So those of you, the suggestion was maybe making it, see if it can make these straight comedy and just kind of testing how things go. So it'll be interesting to see if that's going to pay off or not. We're going to have the couple getting married at the end. So let's go. Wilson, romance is your thing. And then the next one we do, once looks like Maurice and Bernard, that's when we'll get back to some 1943 films. All right, here comes our Pollux. 1943, we will first mourn poor Harlan, who will not be joining us. Yes, very sad. That's right. All right, best actor. Are we going to keep it out of the hands of another studio? Tom Alexander gets his first one. And is it going to be Jane? Come on, Jane. Catherine Atkins, that's still good for her. What is that? Her third one. Julia and Jane haven't won. The winner for Best Director, Calvin Stevenson. Well done, getting another one. During World War II, I just actually found this out in the book I was reading. It had nothing to do with like the Academy Awards. And I fact-checked it to make sure, but this would have been, instead of gold because of metal shortages, this are the gold-plated solid bronze, which is, I think, what's made out of. It was painted plaster that was used because of the metal shortages and doing their part in the war. So I thought that was interesting. Whenever I came across that, I did not know that. So these would have been painted plaster because we're in the middle of World War II and we're doing our part in the movie industry. Okay, which one's going to take home the best film? Desert Rats, a war film. That's pretty cool. It's kind of surprising. We will be back, and hopefully more will be back and maybe returning from war soon. Probably not. We're still away. But look at this, a sweep, solid sweep. Bernard Larson, for a script he wrote years ago as a more inexperienced writer, wins the best screenplay. That's pretty awesome. That's exciting. Well done, all of you. Look at Jane. She's up to 6.4, getting ever closer to the 9 stars. Oh my goodness, 44 million. Woo. So we want to see us get back up to 200 million by the end of this year. Otherwise, we know we're not making much money. If we're getting up to 200 million, that's fine. That means we're making over $1 million a month. And we can handle that. Oh, we got the 3 years in a row. Every 6 months, a talent agency will find a promising young actor. There we go. We did it. Okay, so, but you won't be able to adopt different policies, or you'll be able to take advantage of all the other policies, but you won't be able to deepen any of them in the future. Interesting. So I am going to try one of the other ones, but if you have tried doing, if you're out there and you've tried doing this lock current policy, what goes in the future on that one? I'm intrigued by that. Oh, and we can, what's the factory do? Consistently meet the needs of the average customer and generate regular income. So your advertising campaigns will pick up steam, gain an advantage when signing 10-year contracts, which we don't do anymore. Study the market and produce exactly what the public expects. Ooh. During demanding 7 days a week, 16-hour a day film shoots with commercial rating of 5 to 7, the crew's happiness and loyalty will increase. But it's got to be in that 5 to 7, so not too good. Behemoth, I feel like we are a behemoth. When it feels, we always do this. Establish themselves in any roles they perform. Pictures taking first place. We do that a lot. Let's try Behemoth. So we have to have 8 solid actors on long-term contracts. I feel like we've already done that. Yeah. Oh, we'll do that. Oh, we'll do that. Oh, we're going to crush it. We're going to be done with this one this year. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and build an image workshop. Maybe not. Leland Roberts, a 19-year-old libidinous perfectionist, an editor. Looks great. Yep, we've already finished this one. And we'll work on that. Yep. Well, Leland already wants more money. He just started. What's the point of that? 5 stars from the Bone Grinder for the man who came to dinner. 4 stars from Fun Times. Oh, then we go down to 2. 4 stars again and again. That could be a hit for us. No one's leveling up, unfortunately, but we've maxed out. See, 2 million. We're over. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's bad. I get it. That one's bad. All right, where is our image workshop? There we go. Let's build it right here. And Jesse continues to struggle finding us a new story element. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, actually 100% attendance at 35,000 screens, and it only brings in $3 million. Oh my goodness, that would have made so much money. But that's okay. We're doing this for the people and to bankrupt our competitors. If Gerstein still has that 30 million after this, we'll just go back to increasing the money. But I do feel a little bit more noble doing it this way, since we are on such good financial footing in the middle of the war, all that stuff. It seems more fitting. The Man Who Came to Dinner did 73%. $2 million gross. So we're going to make money off of these, just not the massive amounts we were. Lame. It's only because they can't afford to offer 3 services. Woman of the Year gives us 2 8s. Carol Quinn. This could be her year. Edited, it's 2 8s, so we will give our best for this one. Wolfman again, saving for October. Pied Piper's taking forever to film. Good grief. First Among the Last, solid film. Little one, but it'll do well. All right. We are not going to vote to do this. Marginese doesn't like it. Oh, and abstaining. Huh. We're just going to do 700. That should be enough. Oh, Gerstein had a lot more influence than I expected, but it was still enough. We're not going to let them do that. And we're going to bring up another thing to try to remove from the code. Deuces Wild. Here we go. We're almost back up to 200 million already, so we're doing just fine. Which is good to see. Not a lot of reviews on this one. We do. Jesus Perez does level up. Elbert and Russell, we need to get back into a dynamic duo film together. Yeah. Keep those banquets coming. And let's see if we can overturn something else in the code. We don't have much to do. We got to get the protagonist avoids punishment. Yep, we don't need to spy. We're going to win this one. Jane, darling, we will definitely keep you on. Even though we don't need 10 years anymore, you deserve it. We want to keep you happy. Lock her up. As in, contract-wise. Fred. Oh, I forgot to decrease it. That's right. He's going to be extra happy. Okay, GI Combat's ready to go. Add a story element. Protagonist redemption. No. We're not adding anything. We're going to do 1100 to make sure. We add nothing to the code. Yeah, get that out of here. We're going to continue to throw our big parties to make sure we can keep doing that. GI Combat, solid 8s. Let's get this one out there. Ooh, that's a good one. And this has to be 4th of July, right? It's got to be. 40,000 theaters. Men. Arrgh. Let's make sure it's 100%. Since we're doing 40,000 theaters, we want that to be lots of people here. So Stephen won't do anything. Manuel will give aid to the homeless. Okay, the man who came to dinner is doing fine. Not too shabby at all. Preparing for a police raid. Give a bribe again. And it works. Good deal. No more raid. Lewis Matthews, you've been with us for so long, sir. And now all of a sudden you're getting lots of money off of us. Eight, 3, and 8 for the Beyond. Maybe it gets up to 9 after shooting. We could hope. Everybody's happy. Things are going well on set. Who knows? Air of Action. Solid 8s yet again. Good job, my man. We're going to save that for a moment. And we're going to go back to Midlife Crisis. Solid 8s. It went up from 7s to 8s. That's always a good sign. And we're going to get this one going. And as we come to an end of March 1943, we're going to wrap this episode up here. I want to thank you all for joining me on this one yet again. As I said, it means a lot to me. Love it. Thanks for helping the channel grow. It's awesome. I really do appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And with that being said, be sure to come back on the next one as we continue through this journey. We're into the final 6 or so years of this run of Act 1. So leave your comments, leave your suggestions, leave your feedback. And we will catch you on the next episode. Until then, take care.